In front of me is a keyboard that is currently unparalleled and has no competition. Two adjectives I don't often use in the same sentence. This keyboard is packaged with desirable features that both beginner and intermediate keyboard players will find very useful. In fact, I am surprised that no other brand right now, such as Casio, Roland or Korg, has a competing keyboard in this niche and with similar features at this price category. In today's video, we're going to look at the 5 things that makes the Yamaha PSR-EW310 a compelling purchase for those looking to buy their first keyboard. The two most common keyboard sizes are 61 and 88 keys. Portable keyboards usually have 61 synth action keys, as these keyboards are usually lighter, cheaper, pack hundreds of instrument voices, and are great for playing non-piano tones. On the other end of the spectrum, you get 88 hammer action keyboards that aim to mimic the feel of an acoustic piano, but these piano keyboards cost twice as much and have just 10 to 20 sounds, and the key action isn't that great for sounds such as organ, guitars, saxophones, reed, brass, and string instruments. The Yamaha PSR-EW310 hits the sweet spot for me with 76 keys. The additional keys over a keyboard with 61 keys gives me greater range when playing piano, electric piano sounds, and bass voices. The touch-sensitive synth action keys are also great for the hundreds of non-piano tones I love to play. With 76 keys, I can play my left-hand chord accompaniment 1 octave lower, freeing up more range for my right-hand melody. You can find more detailed information and the latest price of this very keyboard in the video description. Other budget 76 key keyboards such as the Yamaha MP12, which costs at least $50 more, comes with just 10 voices. For an entry-level keyboard, the Yamaha PSR-EW310 comes with a staggering 622 tones. But having loads of sounds is useless if they don't sound good. The good news is the Yamaha PSR-EW310 has the same improved sound engine as their latest PSR-E373. You get 11 super articulation light voices inherited from previous Yamaha's top-of-the-line flagship Arranger. These SA light voices, as well as Yamaha's sweet, live, and cool tones, makes the PSR-EW310 one of the best sounding keyboards at this pocket-friendly price. A big selling point not found in any other keyboards at this entry-level price is the 38 configurable digital signal processors. These user-tweakable DSP effects, usually found on significantly more expensive keyboards, makes ordinary tones sound rich, robust, and thick. I have links to other Yamaha keyboards using this same great sound engine in the description. Do check it out after this video. Let's get real, not all of us have the time or aptitude to be great musicians. The Arranger feature on the Yamaha PSR-EW310 allows even beginners or mature students with less dexterous fingers to trigger 205 lush rhythm accompaniments when playing their favorite tunes. With as few as one finger on your left hand, you can play chords to sweeten up even the simplest tunes. In addition, there are 9 user registration memory slots to store your favorite settings. If you are a novice and prefer to let the keyboard set up the sounds and rhythms for you, the 205 one-touch settings and 170 music database on the EW310 have got you covered for most of the popular tunes from the last couple of decades. Each rhythm comes with an intro, ending, 2 rhythm variations, and 2 rhythm fills, ensuring your song sounds polished. If you want to learn how to play your arranger keyboard with chords and rhythm accompaniment, do check out my keyboard course at jeremyc.com. Link to more information in the description. Replicating a good hammer action of an acoustic piano on a keyboard is complex and entails the use of weights. As such, all hammer action 88-key keyboards weigh at least 22 pounds. While many are marketed as being portable, they are not truly a carry-everywhere instrument that this Yamaha PSR-EW310 is. At just 11 pounds, the EW310 is at least half the weight of hammer action keyboards, making it a breeze to bring it with you in your car or on the subway. The PSR-EW310 can also be battery operated, while most bigger keyboards need to be tethered to a power outlet. The onboard speakers, while not the loudest, are more than sufficient for small, intimate gigs and for use around a campfire. If portability is your utmost priority, there are a few keyboards that are more portable than the EW310. Links in the description. Even though the Yamaha PSR-EW310 has 76 keys, it is cheaper than many competing keyboards that have just 61 keys. At about $270, this keyboard is reasonably priced for beginners who might not want to spend too much in case they lose interest in learning to play the keyboard. You don't want to spend too little on an instrument that will inevitably sound terrible and thereby kill your interest before you even begin your musical journey. If $270 is more than what you want to spend, you can check out my other recommended keyboards in the video description. While the Yamaha PSR-EW310 is a very good keyboard for an affordable price, there are a few things I wish Yamaha had incorporated into this keyboard. Firstly, there aren't any wireless connectivity options on this keyboard. Competing brands are offering wireless Bluetooth audio and wireless MIDI, but the EW310 requires a wired connection if you need to connect to music learning apps on your smartphone or iPad. You can find my recommended music learning apps in the description. For a keyboard with as many configurable DSPs and parameters as the EW310, I was hoping that Yamaha upgraded the user registration settings inherited from the previous model. 9 user slots are simply way too few compared to the 32 or more that the competition offers. The lack of a pitch bend wheel may be a deal breaker for those who play EDM or world music. Having just one chord detection mode is also disappointing, as this keyboard is capable of so much more but is artificially held back. Don't forget to check out my recommended keyboards, digital pianos, and music learning apps in the description. You can also find more detailed information on the latest price of this keyboard. My name is Jeremy C, and I'll see you in my next video.